Hey girls. Hello Pisces, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading. We're going to be tapping into the energies of you and your person and the overall situation and just go from there, right? When it comes to my readings, I always ask you to rely on your intuition because you know your situation better than I ever could, right? Put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm not going to take it personally. If you find something that does resonate with you, let me know in the comments below which card called out to you the most because I just love hearing about what's going on with y'all. And also, if you find that this reading does give you a sense of direction, I do general readings, which I'll put a link up to somewhere around here that you can click on. And also, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe because if you do find this reading helpful, because it helps out my channel a lot. And I always am super appreciative when you guys do that for me. So I'm going to be pulling a few more clarifiers for this reading, and then we'll just jump right into it. But for so far, what I'm seeing is not the worst. It's going according to plan, though, I feel. It just may not feel like it for you. So let's jump into this. For you, we have the Two of Water. So you want this relationship. This card talks about forgiveness as well. So you want this relationship, but it's almost as if like something happened between y'all. Because we do have the Five of Swords as the middle energy, as the central energy, as the focal point of this connection with you and your person. And this talks about like an unwise choice, right? So something happened. Seven of Fire, defending your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So this other person, and this could be vice versa, right? Take which side is for you. But this person is feeling like they didn't do anything wrong. So let's just go into a narrative, right? Let's just start a storyline for this so I can express the message and you'll be able to break it down as we go and have it relate to your situation. So the initial first impressions of this spread, I see Two of Water, because it's funny enough too, this card talks about forgiveness. So there's just like an underlying message where it's like something happened, right? So it's like, I feel like y'all know each other already. I feel like there's been some type of connection from the past, perhaps, or maybe this is still like initial. But I see your side of things wanting to just like work it out and move on. I see this other person not wanting to work on themselves. So let's say like you want just like your side seen, this other person's not seeing your side in things or not being empathetic in some type of way. They're just being stubborn, because I do feel like they're very stubborn in this energy. And that just kind of keeps the situation kind of at like either at a standstill or just like there's just always like this underlying friction of some sort. For you, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles. So Pisces, for you, the thing is, like, I feel like this is coming in a sense of where it's like you're feeling disempowered in this situation. You're feeling disempowered in this situation and feeling potentially overwhelmed in this connection, and you don't know what to make of it. That's what I get from this, because it's like Nine of Wands is like usually like a person that is in an empowered state. I feel like this card is inverted. Same with this card as well. This card is Two of Pentacles. This is an individual that is trying to juggle a lot at once and doing it unsuccessfully. Someone that's kind of overwhelmed, I see this as. Inverted shows us where it's like, you don't know, like, you're not trying to like clear your plate of it. It just almost feels like you're adding more on. Three of Pentacles, I feel like is like the foundational, well, that's what Pentacle stands for, is the foundational energy. But I feel like this is where you're piling more on, you're piling more stress onto this connection of some sort. Could be three-part, like with the Three of Pentacles, this could be a triangle thing, like another party is involved in the situation. But that's just like a side thing, right? So let's take into the Five of Air energy, the energy of what's going on in the middle here. We have the Star card, we have King of Wands inverted. I'll hold it up right there so you can see it. And then we have the Hierophant for this. So this is telling me where it's just like a mistake was made, but I feel like there was a reason for it. Like there was meant to, like, it's one of those like times where you can kind of roll your eyes at me and I won't be offended by it, because it's like I'm it's kind of like, yes, I'm going to tell you that there's like a learning lesson here, right? It sounds like such a cop out. I know. But let me explain. This is why I see it from these cards, is because like the foundational part of this energy is the Five of Air, saying it's based off of like something happened, some type of conflict of some sort happened. This Hierophant comes in, represents higher knowledge. So this is where it's like, it's when it's used as a clarifier for this, there's some type of higher knowledge for this. There's some type of, whereas like there's a reason for this. It's like letting you know that there's a lesson in this. King of Wands is letting me know this is where it's like the road bump in y'all's connection. This is what's stopping you, because remember, it's inverted. So, right, so when this is upright, this is usually someone that's very extremely passionate, knows what it is that they want. When it's inverted, it's kind of like the opposite of it. So it's just like the situation's kind of stressing you out. You're feeling disempowered by it rather than seeing like the purpose in this and growing from this, perhaps. But I feel like it's kind of destined for you guys to not only connect again, but to work things out, because the Star card represents like, it's like a cleansing thing. Once you find like the lesson in it, both sides do rather, then it's going to just make you guys a lot stronger, because it's like this is something that you both needed to like look at in yourselves to address. Ten of Wands energy. Yeah, this is meant to be like, this is one of those things where baggage has to be let go of. This is like past grudges, past whatever, things need to be let go of from this situation. This roadblock, this obstacle is meant to show you that stuff needs to be let go of. And it's like up to both in parties to see that. So let's look at it from their side. Seven of Fire remembers the base energy where they're kind of being stubborn in their ways. Ace of Swords as a clarifier. I don't see them budging. They may even be on the aggressive with this. Seven of Pentacles. This is inverted energy. I'm holding it upright so you can see it. This is where they're kind of just standing their ground again with this. They're kind of like, this is very much so cutting your nose to spite your face energy. Being like, because it's inverted, let me tell you how it's upright. When it's upright, this is like sitting and waiting for your crops to grow and just like long-term investments, whatever. They're not thinking long-term when it comes to this. This is one of those things where it's just like, I don't even know if they're planting crops. They're kind of just like sitting there and just like digging dirt, just to dig dirt, and to dig dirt to like dig their heels in more, right? Ace of Cups is also inverted. So they don't feel good during this process. I feel like there's definitely like remorse or regret. They're not feeling fulfilled during this. So it's like, they're just stubborn. That's why I say like, they're stubborn. This person's stubborn, Pisces. And so what is it that you need to do? Is there anything? Let's just get a little bit more advice from the situation of like, what can we expect from this in the future? What should be, let's get some insight. Okay. So as clarifiers, we have Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Death card, Queen of Cups, and Eight of Cups. It's interesting. So I feel like Spirit unintentionally like had this sectioned off into sides for me. So I feel like you guys have 3 cards and the other side has 3 cards. I'll break this down pretty quickly for you guys so I don't keep you too much longer. We have as clarifiers for you the Death card, Queen of Cups, and then Eight of Cups. So it's as spooky as it seems. It seems almost as if you're being asked to kind of walk away for now. You're kind of like being asked to cut off from this connection from now. Stop trying to invest a bunch of energy into this right now because it's not worth it. It's not fruitful to you. But still walk away with an open mind with this Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups represents someone that's protective of their energy, but once they can find someone that they can trust, once it's being able to be received, they will give it gladly. But with this Eight of Cups of energy as well, you're walking away from something fruitful, like, you know, really good here. But I feel like you can come back. You'll be able to come back. It's right now, I feel like this is the best thing for you because of their energy, their 3 cards. Because they have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So I feel as if they need to realize that they are the ones out of balance. And I don't feel like they're going to realize that they're out of balance until they're without your energy, without you constantly trying to make this work. And maybe this is just like, they need like their own breathing room right now, very much so just breathing room. They're just extremely like fiery and passionate. So you could be dealing definitely with the fire sign. But I don't like to, obviously, you know who the sign is of who it's for. You don't need me to tell you like, oh, which zodiac. But 7 of Wands and 9 of Wands, I feel like they kind of will end up being the one to chase you, because they will kind of realize like where they're being stubborn, and then they just go forward straight towards you again. So it's kind of one of those things of being like, all right, like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you don't see where you're being difficult here, so let me show you what you're going to be without when you don't have me. And then when you realize you don't have me, Pisces, that's you being Pisces, that's when they realize like what it is that they're missing and what they want out of life. So I feel like, yeah, they just kind of need to like be without you for a bit, and they'll come charging back. And that's when you need to, as that Queen of Cups energy, be willing to receive them again when they do come back. Just be compassionate during this time, and everything I feel like would work out for you, Pisces. But yeah, this reading I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully this was of resonance. Remember, if it was, please give me a like and subscribe. But until next time, I love you so much. Bye.